Boxing truth here. I'm going through Sergey Kovalev withdrawals. I simply miss watching Kovalev fight. And unfortunately, his career is on hold as he waits to see what Andre Ward will decide. Will he retire or will he actually go to his contracted rematch with Sergey Kovalev? Actually keep his word for once by signing on the dotted line and actually honoring his contract, which in the past hasn't been the case for Andre Ward. The guy just simply doesn't honor contracts, no matter if he signs on the dotted line or not. And Andre Ward's at risk for financial penalty if he refuses to fight Sergey Kovalev and decides not to retire. But the thing is, there's really no other lucrative option for Andre Ward. He can't fight anybody else. It's already in the terms of the contract. If he wins, he has to fight Kovalev again. The monetary terms have already been agreed to beforehand, and they have Andre Ward's signature on the dotted line. So he really can't do anything. He can't talk about other fights because he's contractually obligated to give Kovalev a rematch. And it's in the best interest for all the parties involved. It's the most lucrative option on the table for both parties. This is the fight that has some momentum. There's controversy. People do want to see it again. And it's time to get the ball rolling for negotiations for the rematch. Where it's gonna be held. There's already a date in place. June 17th is the date. But unfortunately, but it's not surprising that Andre Ward is completely silent. Him and his team are completely silent about a rematch with Kovalev, as they have not responded to the advances from Kovalev's team in main events. They have not responded to emails. They have already surpassed the deadline to get supposed drug testing done for the rematch. There's supposed to be a window period of when drug testing is supposed to be done. And Andre Ward has already violated the terms of the agreement. So it's not a good sign for things to come. It doesn't seem like the rematch is going to happen. And Andre Ward, more and more, is looking like a chump every day, as Kovalev got him running scared. It just doesn't make sense. It's the most lucrative option on the table for Ward. It's a chance to prove that he actually did win the fight. Instead of being gifted 3 belts, he has an opportunity to redeem himself after getting embarrassed, after getting thoroughly outboxed, dropped, and hurt multiple times, outskilled by Kovalev. It's a chance for him to redeem himself, a chance to prove that he can get a legit victory over Kovalev, not some fake-ass win. Your belts weren't earned, Andre Ward. You need to change that hashtag from earn to hashtag gifted, because you were gift-wrapped 3 belts. I wonder if the sanctioning bodies put a bow tie in every one of those cases when they sent you those belts. You're not a real champion, bro. All the real boxing fans are laughing at you right now. Got gifted 3 belts. Got the benefit of a I would say a home cooking decision. 3 incompetent judges somehow gave you a 1-point victory when you really needed to bend over backwards just to give you 5 rounds in that fight. But here's your chance to redeem yourself, and right now you're completely silent on the situation. You're not showing any signs that you're interested in the Kovalev rematch, even though you stated in your recent interview that it's the only fight out there that really interests you. And we know why, because it's a thorn on your side. Everyone's saying that you fucking lost. Even your hero is saying you fucking lost. Floyd Mayweather said you got beat. It's probably not a good feeling when you're reading all those comments on your social media and everyone's saying you got whooped by Kovalev. So the competitive nature inside you wants to fight him again, but deep down you know you cannot beat Kovalev. And that's why all this retirement talk has everything to do with Kovalev, even though you won't admit it. You weren't talking about retirement prior to the first fight. You had different plans. You had ambitions to someday go to heavyweight, to continue your career. And now after Kovalev whooped you and outboxed you, outskilled you, now you're talking retirement because you know you're contractually obligated to give Kovalev a rematch. But you know you can't beat him, bruh. You know you can't do any better than you did in the first fight. So now Kovalev's got you stuck in the corner. He's got you just trying to contemplate whether you will take this risky rematch, but a lucrative payday, or you actually just retire and go away with a gifted win and not much respect. No one's going to respect you, bro. It's not going to be a good look if you end up retiring after that gifted decision that you got on November 19th. Let's get the ball rolling. Respond to main events. Make the rematch happen. Are you a fighter or not? It is prize fighting. This is the biggest fight out there for you. So this ain't no businessman excuse. What other fight out there is more lucrative than the Kovalev rematch? Doesn't matter anyways. You're contractually obligated to give him a rematch again. So be a man of your word for once. Honor your fucking contract. But Kovalev's team can't wait forever. They can't just sit on the shelf waiting for a guy to all of a sudden grow a pair of balls to fight him again. They got to remain active. They got to keep performing. They got to look for other alternative routes. But June is the date that Kovalev will fight, with or without Andre Ward. And I really hope Andre Ward will take the rematch, because like he said, they should do it again. And according to him, it's still the only fight that interests him. So we'll see how your actions are from here on out, Andre Ward. And like Kovalev said, it's not in your best interest. If you don't rematch Kovalev, you'll be at risk for a financial penalty. Kovalev and his team are protected legally with the language in the contract. If the rematch doesn't go down for whatever reason, I think you would have to retire for you to come out of the situation unscathed. Because if you don't, you're not only going to take an L to Kovalev in the ring, you're gonna take another L to Kovalev outside the ring in a court battle, as you're gonna be paying money out of your pocket for violating the terms of the contract rematch. So you really have no option here unless you just simply retire. And I still hope main events could just push you to the rematch, threaten litigation if you don't come to your senses and get the fight that boxing fans actually want to see you fight in. But it's not surprising. It's disappointing that you're silenced on the situation. Deafening silence. But like I said before, you retire, bro, you a bitch, man. With a capital B. Give us the rematch, Ward. Stop bullshitting. Be a fighter. Honor your fucking contract. Be a man of your word. This is Boxing Truth. I'm out.